Welcome friends to another video in this AWS Certified Machine Learning Specialty Exam training and preparation. So in this video I'll be quickly touching on the AWS data pipeline and some of the features and some of the also an example of how the data pipeline works and essentially what is the difference between data pipeline and AWS Glue, which is one of the services we saw previously. Okay, so when you talk about AWS data pipeline, it is a kind of orchestration service which is actually used to orchestrate or basically help with the movement of data from one source to a component that can process the data and to the destination. So basically it facilitates the flow of data like the name suggests. So the destinations or the source or target for this service could be either S3, RDS, DynamoDB, Redshift, EMR, etc. It is used to manage task dependencies, as in if you have a dependency like for a particular task to trigger, a previous task has to complete, and vice versa for a particular task to move to the next step, the next task has to be in the pipeline being ready to accept the input, something like that. It also, because it's an orchestration service, it also comes with advantages like it allows for retries and automatic notifications in case of failures or even success. The data source, there is also a flexibility of data source to be on premise, and it is a highly available service, and the availability part AWS takes care of it. If we want to understand data pipeline with an example, so consider an example where we want to build some sort of machine learning application on data that is coming from either from any relational system like RDS or NoSQL data like coming from DynamoDB. That data basically has to be processed and pushed to AWS SageMaker. That's the actual service that will be performing any machine learning related tasks over the data. So how to do that? The facilitation of this flow is taken care by this AWS data pipeline component. It will read the data from the source, that is RDS or DynamoDB, get the data into an EC2 instance, which is again managed by the data pipeline itself. It could be one instance or it could be multiple instances, depending of course on the volume of data and the complexity, and then it pushes the data to the S3 buckets and eventually to the AWS SageMaker service. The SageMaker service then takes care of performing all the machine learning related tasks, and it get us the result that we need. So this is the overall flow, and the data pipeline is the service that orchestrates or facilitates this flow for the process to complete. Now again, if you want to compare data pipeline with Glue, Glue is the actual classical ETL service which basically runs Apache Spark code. The code could be Scala or Python based. It is purely focused on performing the ETL operation, that is to extract, transform and load data. It is not focused on configuring or managing the resources, and it also catalogs the data so that the data can be used by Athena or Redshift Spectrum, for example. Whereas when we talk about data pipeline is more like an orchestration service. It is not involved directly into the actual ETL process. It has more control. It is rather a service which has more control towards the environment, the compute resources that run the code, and the actual code itself. It also allows access to the EC2 or EMR instances which should be created within the same account. So this is a kind of a high level difference between the AWS data pipeline and the Glue service. So that's it for this video. I hope this video would be useful, and I will get back to you with another video, and I'll continue creating and covering these different topics which are related to this exam. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.